Well, good evening. How y'all are? Today, I was busy in meetings all day. The sample mans came by in full force. 3 different ones today. Brought me all kinds of samples. I know some of you guys like to see all the samples I get, so I'm going to show them to you. Oh, and I almost forgot. Join me, shall y'all?
Now, today,
It might swear that he is all man.
this shit smell good as a motherfucker.
The motherfucker's got a dirty mouth.
But burn my motherfucking biscuit.
The season greasy shit from the south.
You take that grease and you put it over your fucking gravy.
He's always got something for that ass.
And you make your fucking gravy.
Cause he's always been talking that trash.
I wish you motherfuckers would smell this shit.
Cause he's the insane chef.
Well, how y'all are? Chef's got a new do here. Have to beat the ladies off of me now. First of all, the meat man came by and brought me this high quality pork rib here. I'm looking forward to trying out on the smoker. So we're gonna smoke that the next day or so. Also, this Heritage Farms Premium Choice Brisket. It's got some nice marbling in it, so this could be a pretty tasty brisket. We're gonna find out. So tomorrow we're gonna smoke that up. Put it off in the fridge tonight, season it up, smoke it tomorrow. Today we're gonna be smoking a Heritage Farms High Plains Premium Choice Brisket. I want you to look at that piece of meat. That marbling in there, so it'll be a beautiful, beautiful brisket. All right, let's get started. Now we put on this brisket is black pepper, ground up, kosher salt, some granulated garlic. Rub your meat down real good, get all the nooks and crannies. We want every piece taste like the first piece. Remember, you go pretty heavy on your salt and seasonings here because it's a thick ass piece of meat, as you can see. So when you're using a high quality piece of meat, this ain't your normal brisket you get down at Walmart or Kroger. It's a very high quality brisket. You don't want to mess it up too much with a bunch of crazy seasonings. Just keep it simple. Salt, pepper, garlic. Let the wood do the seasoning. We'll get into that in a minute. So for our brisket, we're going to be using mesquite. We got some Big John's mesquite. 2 bags. Over here, we got pecan. Over here, we got hickory. 2 sticks of each. Piece of wood every 3 hours. So 2 mesquite. 3 hours later, we're going to use 2 pecan. 3 hours later, 2 hickory. And I showed you one of the briskets at home. Now this here, I'm cooking 100 of these briskets. Smelling delicious. So this brings us back to the brisket at home. So I smoked this brisket overnight, 9 hours, using 2 sticks of wood. I made a charcoal base. 2 sticks of wood every 2 hours. Every 3 hours. Start with 2 sticks, then 3 hours in, give it 2 more sticks, and at the 6 hour mark, give it 2 more sticks. Now, all I did here was put 1 pint of water. I'm showing you something, something here, excuse me. I'm showing you something here. It's important when you're doing this. The full actually stick to your meat and start to melt into the meat. So what I did is just put a piece of plastic over this, put it in the oven on a very low temperature, 225, for 8 hours, 8 to 9 hours. Super tender. What happens is all that fat renders off from inside there. It kind of steams itself. You just put that 1 pint of water to get it started. You see there's a lot of liquid in there, but it's mostly fat. Okay, we're gonna take this out of the liquid, put it back in the oven, dry it out a little bit for a few minutes on 350. I'll show you what that looked like. So this morning when I put this in the oven, I put 1 pint here. It was like a water. Or actually, medio litro, 16.9 ounces. You can see how much fat. You can see the fat in there. It's almost all fat. It renders out of that and you're cooking it. So what I want to do is I want to make a sauce out of the bottom drippings here. So you just kind of skim off all this fat. Pull it aside. Because we ain't going to use that. Now the easiest way to do this is actually put this in the cooler. Let the fat harden back up. Just pull it off there. But we want to eat hot brisket with hot sauce, so we're doing it this way. Just slowly skim off all that fat. What's left, it's going to be all the tasty good stuff we're going to make a little sauce out of. Like so. Okay, so there's all the fat taken off, yeah. That's all the drippings there of the actual natural juices and the water we put in this morning. That's got tons of smoky goodness flavor. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the stock pot here and reduce it down, add a few things, and make a mopping sauce. So you see the drippings here referred to as either mopping sauce or pit sauce. So I'm starting to reduce them down a little bit there. The camera ain't really doing it justice. It's got a nice dark rich color. It's kind of hard to see. Once I reduce it down a little bit, I'm going to add a couple ingredients. So as this here pit sauce is reducing, we're going to throw some cracked black pepper in there, some garlic, and some pickle juice. So after pulling that liquid off of there, I just took this brisket here and put it in the oven for about 30 minutes on 350. To get a little crust back on it after being submerged in that liquid. And it's looking absolutely delicious and beautiful. And just take a little bit of this here pit sauce. Just re-moisten a little. And we're gonna have a beautiful brisket. Beautiful brisket. These pieces right up in here, see all these little burnt ends and all, where it gets the nice smoke ring on it? That's my favorite part right there. My very favorite part of the brisket is probably this end right here. It's the most saltiness and flavor and charredness. Oh, this end right here. Oh, this end right here. All the burnt ends are the best part. You can see up in here. Now the camera's focusing where you can actually see the actual color, but you can see that nice. Look at that up in there. You got a smoke ring about a half-inch thick. Beautiful smoke ring. So in the restaurants, you take this piece here, this top piece, top blade here, and this is gonna be your slice. This piece down here. It's more fatty, and this end piece here is where you get the chop from. Ooh, I mean, damn. Slicing off the MPC. Look at that. Look at that smoke ring. I want you to look at that. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. It's gonna taste delicious too. Ooh, that's burning my fingers. I've been waiting to eat your ass for 2 fucking days. About 24 hours now. Absolutely delicious. Hey, lying, that's absolutely delicious. I'm done, motherfucker. Why you beeping now? Thank you, Mr. Meat Man, for dropping me off some sample. Thank you, Mr. Insane Chef, for cooking this shit. Delicious. That pit sauce on there. There we go. So I decided here to make me a chopped beef sandwich. Take a little bit of the burnt ends, a little bit of fat, a little bit of lean, chop it all up, make a damn good sandwich. So we're starting off with a toasted bun, of course. Then I'm adding just a little bit of prepared store-bought Kansas City style barbecue sauce. And a little bit of this here pit sauce. That's what we're gonna put on top of our chopped brisket sandwich. Ooh-wee, the chef be eating right in the neighborhood tonight. Just about a perfect sandwich you can get. Texas style chopped brisket sandwich. Best made pickles, shaved red onion, a little bit of tangy pit style sauce. Not too sweet, just enough heat. There we go. That's what the fuck I be talking about right there. Ooh, all that melt in your mouth. Tender ass brisket. Finish up the sandwich. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Well, thank you for joining me today. It's been a 2-day process. The clips following the ending here will be when I got extremely intoxicated towards the end of me putting the logs on the last time for the fire. I'm going to bed. I've been streaming with Mr. Bigot and drink just maybe one too many. Thanks for joining me. As always, have a good day. Well, Mr. Bigot just left for the night. Got that brisket on the smoker there. I had about 18 drinks. And it's time to make some damn shit to keep me from feeling hangover tomorrow. Yeah. We got some chicken pot sticker here. All up in this motherfucker. And there he is, folks. A nice little hangover cure. Sorry I didn't get the picture of the Black Bigot there. We were live streaming on his channel. So, if you're new to this channel, check out the Black Bigot.